Here we are with CRN, Cronos project. We've been keeping an eye now. I've been keeping an eye for quite a while, but we've been keeping an eye on the channel for 2 days at least. Brand new. What I might do, actually, I should take those Bollinger Bands off soon, but just to reiterate that point on indicators and all of this, because we're so new here, you want to be careful if you're using anything like that. Nothing is definite because we just really don't have any statistics or any solid data to back up anything we would base on probabilities. So it's all really guesswork here, really is, and it's really based on news. It's based on the narratives, things that are going on for the projects. And I think Cronos is one of those. The CRN token now, as we said yesterday, has really fallen off. We can see it's not fallen off, but dropped off in volume. It's really calmed down from that massive drop off it had based on the announcement on the part of the developers changing and things like that. So obviously it's a time for people to think really hard about getting into the project. And at the moment, I believe they have announced a reduction in claim tax. So we should see some continued downside, possibly. I would say maybe even below that original test of $7 because people are going to sell a bit more now for the next week and stuff while there's a reduction in tax. At the same time, it seems that the overall volume of the platform has really dropped off. So I must turn that notification about the temperature off. I might actually just do that altogether, bring it up in front of us, and don't alert us once we're too hot. I hope it doesn't just melt in the process. But anyway, we would continue to see some downside based on the everyone from initial investors to large whales who stepped in, taking profits where and when they can. But it looks like overall the buy and sell pressure on the token has really calmed down. Like just in the last 24 hours, we do still have pretty much double sells versus buys, but you can see in their Discord they've been posting the latest investments and what their plans are to do with the project. So I presume this is an indication that almost everyone is holding on at the moment. They're not necessarily buying and they're not necessarily claiming for profits because they want to just compound or build up the profits for when the token accumulates and the project might be doing more. So the hopium would be that you see a steady continued upside from here now. We get wicks that are roughly that size all the time and they just go up nice and steadily. Obviously, we don't know exactly what's going to happen with the project. So if it was one you were considering, you were looking at, not financial advice, but obviously the safer play would be to hold on at the moment. My guess would be that we see some continued downside. You can see on a daily MACD, we're looking like we're trending to the upside, but again, so young. The MACD is a bit funny. It's completely erratic. You can see on our 4 hour here, with some really stretched out movements on the EMEA, which to me, I would guess we would continue downwards. And looking out then to the daily, if we stretch that, you can see that it's just dropping off completely in volume. Normally these movements would indicate that you're going to go to the upside, but just based on the narrative and stuff, it's definitely time to hold on for a second, I would say, with CRN. So we'll keep an eye on this over the next couple of days and try and just look at the action. But again, the narrative is really important with this one, so one to keep an eye on. So that's it for CRN.